Okay, guys, you probably could figure out after me trying all those fish thalis that you've seen so far, I really needed some help. I'm sure there are some locals who already saw the previous clips and laughed about me, how I eat fish. So I decided to call for some help, and this is Mayuresh from Soul Traveling. It's a local tour company, and they make amazing, authentic tours where they actually show you the real Goa, not what you just see on Instagram pictures. And Mayuresh will teach me everything about fish thali of Goa and how to eat it the correct way. We are going to a place called Bombil. It's in Panjim. Their fish thali is very different from everything else. Let's check it out.
So a lot of people when they come to Goa, they would mostly eat kingfish or chana. But if you come to Goan houses, the very common fish you will find is mackerel. Have you heard about mackerel?
Of course, it's everywhere.
Yeah, it's everywhere. So we make a lot of curry out of it, and my favorite fish is mackerel because you can make different preparations out of it. So we have something called as reshado, mackerel reshado, which is a tangy kind of flavor of mackerel which is cooked, and it is little spicy also, so not many people like it.
Yes.
And it's mainly cooked in a lot of Christian households here in Goa. In Hindu houses, we also have a Hindu version of it, which we call bhallelo bangdo. So you stuff the mackerel inside with lots of onion and garlic and chili powder and all of that. Sometimes when you are in the villages, you even fry it on hay by wrapping it in haldi leaf, like turmeric leaf and all of that, so that you can get that flavor. Today we will see what's there on their menu, and we will see what we can order.
Nice. Let's get the waiter. Get the waiter.
Yeah, so as I was telling you about the Reshat mackerel flavor, so there are very rare restaurants in Goa which will have it in their thali, the Reshat mackerel. So luckily they have it today, so we can definitely try it.
Yes, let's go for it.
So एक Reshat bangdo thali, ukde di.
And for the cameraman, we also have to order some thali.
एक lepo. You have tried bombil? Do you like Bombay duck?
Never tried.
एक bombil. Hot.
It's yes, our special love and attachment. Chin chin. With your water. I think you had too many kokum sodas, no, in your life.
Yeah.
Yeah, is there actually a difference between the Christian and the Hindu thali?
It's mainly the preparation, how people make it. Okay, for example, as a saring agent, when you come to Hindu houses, you will find people using a lot of tamarind or kokum. But if you go to Christian houses, you will see people using vinegar a lot or lime a lot. So that is the difference. Then even when people are making the curries, some people would use green chili in their curries a lot. Some people will use red chilies a lot. It is said that Kankona chilies are the most spiciest when it comes to Goa.
In the south, right?
In the south.
Yeah.
And in the north, it's Arambol. So these are the two places from where the chilies are very prominent, and they have their certain kind of texture.
We actually noticed this vinegary, like as a very dominant note in certain dishes. I didn't know that it's not so typical, for example, for the Hindu.
Because a lot of in the Christian households, if you go, they will make their own vinegars also. They won't go and buy vinegar from outside. They will make it on their own. If you go to Mapsa market, you will see a lot of ladies selling coconut oil, vinegar.
Wondering what is this? You know, there are these bottles. I first thought, is it petrol or whatever? You know, it took me some time to realize.
And a lot of these times, what happens is people buy vinegar from those ladies, and they will come and keep it in their fridge. And you will have water bottles also kept in your fridge. So by mistake, you end up drinking vinegar. So this is very common thing which happens in Goan households.
Must be really painful.
So I had ordered like 3 different fishes. This is Bombay duck. This is Reshat mackerel, which we have, and that is sole fish. Sole fish, in our local language we call it lepo. Lepo, and it goes really well when you are having a beer with you.
Bombay duck is not a duck; it's a fish.
It's a fish.
I always thought it's a duck. Not kidding.
Same here, when I was a kid. So this is our Bombay duck or the bombil. So this is the regular rice which you get in market.
This one, the small one.
This one.
Yeah.
This is the rice which you get mostly in Goa, the unpolished rice. You will see us avoiding this rice when we are working, because once having this rice, you will feel like just going back home and sleeping.
garlic pickle, right? I'm a big pickle person.
It's a pickle made out of dried fish. So as you said, this is not a usual thali which you have at different places. You have a lot of different things in it. So the most unusual thing which you will find is the dried fish here. So in Goa, there is a fishing ban during the monsoons because that is the time a lot of fish breed, and the fishermen, they are not allowed to go deep sea into the fishing because it affects the fish cycle, like cycle when they give birth to different fish. But we as Goans, we cannot live without the fish. So what a lot of Goans do is, during this time, during the summer season, we would have a lot of fish. We get a lot of fish, and we keep it for drying, and we would preserve it by putting salt, vinegar on it, and all of that. So during this month, we make sure that our dry fish is ready, so that we can have it in the monsoons. So that when there is monsoon fish ban, we can have at least dry fish for us to have it on like regular basis, because we cannot live without fish. So that's how we have a lot of dry fish here in Goa, which is served.
It has a very particular smell, right?
Yeah.
You know, in Russia, the dry fish is very popular as well.
Okay.
Like it's a traditional meal, and it's most popular with the beer also.
Oh,
like
with beer. Oh, that's
yeah,
nice.
because very salty, right?
Yeah.
And
Even
it's like-
here, in a lot of like local bars, you will see them giving you dried prawns along with your beer.
Yeah, makes sense.
So this is a fish cutlet. It can be any kind of fish. It can be prawns, it can be mackerel,
Yeah.
or it can be any other fish.
So good. Really good.
So then we have our regular fish curry, which is there. Then we have clams. As you said, clams is always there in all the
Always,
fish
I think every single time.
Yeah,
That
every-
was the season, right?
Yeah. And sometimes it gets little harder to find clams, but in some villages it's very easier also. So clams is like a must. A lot of people have different ways of eating clams. Some people can directly eat it this way. You just put it in your mouth and try to lick whatever is there inside the clams.
These clams don't want to be eaten.
It's very difficult to remove it also. So this also depends on the texture of the clams. Sometimes it has more of gravy, so you can like eat it easily. How I usually prefer it,
Yeah.
I would mix it with my rice and eat it. So that's how I like it. Then here they have given one type of pickle. This is our seasonal pickle which we get.
This is raw mango.
Raw mango.
My favorite.
This is a radish vegetable because all the Goan thalis are incomplete without one vegetable. They would usually have some leafy vegetables with fish thalis because that goes well with fish. And this thing here, it's a sweet dish made out of coconut jaggery here. In Goa, a lot of sweet dishes are made by using coconut jaggery because it's, first of all, because of its health benefits, it is healthier than the regular jaggery which we get, and they have some dal in it. So this you would usually find in a lot of Christian households. We call it won, WONNE.
And now you have to show us to eat the fish the correct way. Yes.
So this is the easiest one. You can directly remove the top part and you can eat it.
And it has a stuffing.
Yeah, it has a stuffing. So you can see the red stuffing in it. So the red thing which you can see is known as reshado masala. So this is the one which is made by using vinegar as a souring agent in it.
I love it. I love vinegar generally.
Oh, that's nice.
That's why I like Goan food, because I love everything sour. Like tamarind, kokum, vinegar is like my favorite.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. And this fish, I forgot the name, leppo.
So this is known as lepo. So what you have to do is, the last part is always very crispy.
Yeah.
So you eat it directly like this. The last part, the tail part. Once you are done eating this, you just remove the top flesh. And you eat it. So that you can remove the middle bone very easily.
Wow, you mentioned it very neatly with one hand. This is what you call experience.
Experience of eating fish since 26 years. Lot of people, since the bone is very thin,
Yeah.
a lot of people eating it with the bone itself.
Okay, I ate the tail and then I forgot.
You eat the tail directly and then
Yeah.
you remove the top part first.
This part.
Yeah. Along with the meat.
The meat didn't come into my. It's not very elegant, but I have 20 years to go, I think, to practice. Very tasty, but I don't feel much meat.
It has very less meat.
Yeah.
That's why it goes very well with beers.
What do you think?
A lot of people eat directly, but it won't give you the flavor like how mackerel gives you.
Which is your most favorite place to go for a thali?
If you would ask me to go to any place, I would go to a local bar where they would serve fish thali. Because the curry which a lot of local bars make, it feels like a homemade fish curry.
Very different, no?
Yeah.
I have to agree with you. I think mackerel really has the best meat
Hmm.
when it's especially prepared so nicely. Yeah. But I still like chonan though. Yeah.
You need to learn how to ask for the bill.
You learned already.
Woo! That was quite a fish thali. My conclusion, I'm not sure I can have one. You know, when I was starting this video, I thought I'll make a ranking, which was the best fish thali. And I cannot make it because all of them are actually so different. Like, you know, if somebody makes a fish curry, it can be the same Goan fish curry, but every house will make it differently. And it's the same with fish thalis. All the places were amazing. They had completely different things in it. What I can say about Bombell, that it had very unique things and it had some local Goan flavors that you will probably not try in any other restaurant, like dry fish, for example, or the abundance of pickles, which I really enjoyed. What was different, and I'm realizing it only now, there was no soul curry on it, and there was no kokum, which is actually a feature of a normal fish thali in Goa. And you know that I actually rank fish thali according to soul curry or kokum inside it. I cannot do it with Bombell, so it's out of any ranking. So guys, if you started watching these videos thinking that you'll get the recommendation for the best thali where you can just go and try it, I'm sorry, I have a homework for you. Go and try it for yourself. Tell me what's favorite of yours and let me know in the comments which you love the most, and perhaps I should feature them in my next video.